Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about split testing, and split testing is crucial. And in order for split testing to be effective, you have to do it the right way. So that's what I'm going to do right here today. I'm going to take you inside my computer, and really quickly I'm going to show you how to split test two different types of pages. Now, the reason we want to split test is because we want to do everything we can to increase our conversions. This is going to be important when we're running organic traffic, but this is going to be vital, crucial, necessary when you get to the point when you're going to scale with paid traffic, because if you're not optimized, you're going to be losing a lot of money. So we're going to jump in the computer here, take a look at my specific website. We're going to talk about the website that I'm using right now. It's a simple 2-page funnel. I'm using it to promote Legendary Marketer. As you can see right here, Legendary Marketer is starting to scale up. It's starting to do very well for me. It's a great program. It's got great education. Plus, after you learn the program, you can then turn around and recommend these excellent products to other people and earn a commission. So it's a great program. If you want to get started with it, I'll go ahead and link somewhere around this video so you can get signed up. But first and foremost, let's talk about split testing. So basically the website I'm using to promote Legendary Marketer is a very simple 2 to 3 page website. Now you're going to see a lot of different pages on this funnel. These are more advanced things, but for the most part, the 3 pages I'm using are an opt-in page, right? That's my home page. That's where I send all my traffic. That's where I'm going to capture the email, right? So I can follow up. From there, they go over to a bridge page. That's just a short 3-minute video on that page that talks about the Legendary Marketer opportunity. And then, of course, there's going to be a button with my affiliate link on that page. And then the third page that I'm using is it's like a mock-up of their sales page. I call it the offer stack page. Basically what it is, it's just kind of a very similar copy of the Legendary Marketer sales page. And the way I use that page on my website is I send all my retargeted traffic back to that website or that web page, and I also send all my email traffic back to that page. And really what that does is that talks about what you get when you join the 15-day Business Builder Challenge. There's some testimonials. There's the video sales letter embedded on there. So really the two most important pages for me are the opt-in page, right? Because that's where I collect all the emails, and that offer stack. Let's go ahead and jump into my ClickFunnels dashboard and actually look at how I split test those 2 pages. So once again, I have a bunch of pages in here, but really this is just split testing different traffic sources. That's kind of advanced. Don't worry about that right now. What I want to talk about is the nuts and bolts of split testing pages. So the first page we're going to talk about is my welcome Facebook page. And basically what this is this is where I send all my Facebook traffic to. And it's a simple opt-in page, right? If we go ahead and open this up in a new window, very simple. It's got a headline. It's got about 3 short paragraphs, a little bit about me, and start now obviously is how we collect the email. And then when they say get exclusive access, this will automatically forward them over to the bridge page, right? Pretty standard practice for affiliate marketing. So what I want to talk about is how I'm split testing this page. So the cool thing about ClickFunnels is they have a native split testing feature. So what I can do is I can take my control, which is the page I just showed you, and then I can actually do a split test where I create a variation. And what that will do is that'll create a carbon copy of my control, and then on my variation, I can just tweak a couple of things so I can get the split test. And then what I can do is I can set the amount of traffic I want to go to each page. So for instance, when someone clicks on one of my Facebook ads and they go straight to this URL, ClickFunnels is going to automatically send half of the traffic to the control and half of the traffic to the variation, right? Which is what the split test that's going on. And then it's going to give you a confidence score. Basically, it's going to tell you, hey, there's a 77% chance this is going to outperform the control. So as of right now, the control is actually performing better than the variation. However, this split test itself has only been running for a couple hours. I think probably, what time is it? Probably about 12 hours exactly. I got this going last night. So not nearly enough time to make a decision yet. I'm going to let this run for at least another 24 hours before I decide, hey, cool, this is the page that's working better. But what I want to do really quickly, and this is kind of the important part of it, is I want to show you like how to properly split test. Like you kind of have to be a scientist, right? You have to do this very strategically. You can't just put 2 very different pages up there and say, cool, this one's performing better, because you're not going to know why, right? You're not going to know what to do in your next split test necessarily. So for instance, this, which one's cool? So this was my control, right? So basically, the key to split testing is I'm going to keep everything the same, but I'm going to test one thing at a time. So maybe I'm going to test the headline, right? But in this case, I'm keeping the same headline. It's going to be Live the Laptop Lifestyle. Once I figure out which of these two pages convert best, I'll set that one as the control, and maybe the next thing I'll test is the headline. The headline's always a good place to start. But I've split tested this headline quite a few times, and it's been performing well. So what I've moved on to is I'm now split testing the first paragraph. So in my first paragraph here, what I wanted to do is I want to offer them the goal, but talk to them about their struggles. So let's just read this really quickly. Ever wanted to have a super profitable online business, right? That's the goal. Everybody wants a super profitable online business, but lack the ability or desire to create products and struggle to drive traffic, generate leads, and convert sales, right? So everyone wants to have a profitable online business, but a lot of people don't want to create the products because it's hard. They have a hard time getting traffic, they have a hard time getting leads, and they have a hard time getting sales, right? So I say, cool. My name is Brian. I help ordinary folks build extremely profitable affiliate marketing businesses. So this one was performing pretty well. I like it, but what I want to do is I think maybe I can do a little bit better in this first headline. So that's what I'm testing. So you can see in the second headline, I said, have you ever wanted to have a super profitable online business? ? Same kind of thing. But what I'm doing is I'm basically switching up the pain points. Are you unsure where to begin? ? Have you had trouble finding good help along the way? ? Right? So the reason I changed to those is because after interviewing people who are going through this funnel, like through the email list, like basically what I'm doing is I'm paying attention to the common struggles. And by interacting with the people on my email list, by inviting them into the group and trying to actually help them, what I'm hearing a lot is people don't know where to begin with affiliate marketing. They've heard about affiliate marketing. They know affiliate marketing is a great business model, but they aren't sure where to begin. And they're also finding it that they're buying courses, but once they buy these courses, no one's actually helping them, right? And that's very common in the industry. So luckily, the product that I'm promoting actually shows you exactly where to begin, Legendary Marketer that is, and it also has very good help because it has a community of 20,000 people, it has coaching, advisors, all kinds of stuff. So basically what I'm doing is I'm reminding them of the two number one pain points, even though I haven't talked to them specifically because these are leads from cold traffic. I know based on the people that I'm interviewing that this is a common pain point. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to enter inside the conversation that's already going on inside their head. And then I finish off with, and you want a business that you can start fast without a bunch of complex setup, right? Because that's what people want. They want things fast. That's why they're willing to spend money. They want things fast. And they want it without the hard stuff, right? Complicated setup, right? So everything else on this page is going to be the same except that one little paragraph. And that's what I'm running the split test for. So once ClickFunnels tells me, okay, cool, this one's performing better, whether it's the control or the variation, then I'll make that the new control or keep the existing control if the control outperforms the variation. And then I'll change something else. Maybe I'll change the second paragraph. Maybe I'll change the third paragraph. Maybe I'll change the call to action, which in this case is click the button below to watch the free presentation, which will reveal the formula, right? So I'm just going to test those things. Maybe I'll test the headline again. You know what I mean? If the control wins, I probably won't test the headline again. I'll probably move down to the call to action. But if the variation wins, then maybe I'll go back to the headline and keep this first paragraph and then test two different headlines, right? And then if I find that this Live the Laptop Lifestyle headline is still performing the best, then I'll go down to the call to action. And then maybe I'll go down to the words on the button and so on and so forth. But anyways, I'm just going to always have a split test running. Now, let's say A, you don't have ClickFunnels, or B, you're testing a page that doesn't have an opt-in. So I mentioned the Legendary Marketer offer stack, right? This is the sales page basically where I send all my retargeted traffic to, and anytime I send an email, the call to action is going to always lead back to this page. So you can see here, this one I actually sent 100% of the traffic to the variation because the variation far outperformed the control, and I'll show you how we check that out in just a second. But basically, the control looked like this. Basically, it was watch this eye-opening presentation from legendary marketer founder Dave Sharp. Click play to see the real way to earn big commissions. And then it went straight to this video sales letter. This get started now is where I embed my affiliate link if they want to go to the checkout page to buy. And then down below here, I have testimonials. See what real members are saying about the 15-day online business builder challenge. And these are people who actually went through the challenge and love it. Then I go through the offer stack. What will I get when I take the challenge? All this stuff, but bonuses too. Okay, here's the value. It's only $7. Click here to start. Here's more reviews, more testimonials, all that social proof, right? So that was the control. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to split test that. It's like, okay, can we get better results by tweaking something? So what I did is, of course, I just want to switch one little thing. I only want to test one thing at a time, like a scientist. So I know, like, okay, this is definitely what caused the variation to perform better or worse. So in the variation here, the only thing I did was I just swapped out the testimonials and the video sales letter, right? So I kept everything the same. Why is that being funky right now? Let's go and refresh this page. Cool. All right, so I kept everything the same, right? Everything was the same. All the wording was the same. All the button colors, the titles, everything, all the value stack, everything else was the same. But the only thing I did is I put the testimonials on top. So when people come over to this page, they see the testimonials first, and I put the video sales letter second. And guess what? Having the testimonials first far outperformed the control. And the way we do that is, well, I'll show you. The way we do that is by actually tracking the links. So once again, I told you that the affiliate links are actually in these buttons on this page, right? They click on this button, that's going to have my affiliate link, and that's what sends them over to the checkout so they can actually purchase the 15-day business builder challenge. Well, if I copy this link address, which is the control, or excuse me, the variation, right? This is the one with the testimonials on top. You can see I have this tracking ID, which is TID, and this is testimonial stack. That just tells me that this is the stack, the value stack, that has the testimonials on top. If we go to the control, which once again had the video sales letter first, and we copy all the links on this one, and we go ahead and paste that, you can see that this tracking ID was just stack, right? This is the original value stack, right? And make sure you have the right tracking ID on all the buttons. That way you know like which page it's coming from. But then we can go into the legendary marketer dashboard or whatever you're promoting here. And if we go over to the affiliate section here and we go to the member section here, I'm going to have to block a lot of this out to avoid revealing any personal information. As you can see here, once we switched over that tag, all of the stacks. So I was getting testimonial stack, testimonial stack, testimonial stack, testimonial stack, testimonial stack. And if we keep going back, finally we get down to 3-4 days ago and we finally see a conversion from the stack. So what that's telling me is the testimonial stack is far outperforming. So I think to myself, how many sales was I leaving on the table by not having that simple little tweak? Probably a lot. I just assume that the stack was only converting once every day or once every other day, but in actuality, the testimonial stack just had to switch the testimonials up top. Now it's converting a whole lot better. So that's why we want to do split testing, guys. Super important. Obviously, split test your emails as well, but hopefully this gives you a pretty clear picture of how you want to go about testing your websites first and foremost, and then your emails second. Final thought, if you don't have a whole lot of traffic, still split test, but just let your split test run for a week or 2 weeks. Like if you're only getting a few visitors a day, just let your split test run for a couple weeks. There's no harm in it. Because at the very least, at the end of the 2 weeks, you're going to come out ahead because you're going to know which one is performing better. Obviously, the more traffic you're getting, the faster you can run your split tests. You want to make sure you get to statistical relevance before you swap them out. So make sure you give them plenty of time to do work, because a lot of times what you're going to see is one's going to drastically outperform the other. And then a lot of times they'll come back to the center, and then what you'll find out usually is one does slightly better than the other. So you make sure you give it time to go through. But hopefully this video is helpful. If you want a ClickFunnels free trial because you like the built-in split testing feature, I'll link it down in the description below, along with the link to get started with the 15-day business builder challenge. if you want to actually start promoting this program as well. This program's doing very well. You can see we had a great day yesterday, been a good week. The month's starting to scale up, so lots of cool stuff. Drop a comment if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer them. I'll also link my Facebook group down below if you want to see that. Come on and join us. There's about 2,500 members in there, and that's pretty much it. This is all about helping you make more money with Legendary Marketers, so have a great one. Subscribe. We'll see you soon. Bye now.